She whispered, "No one wants me," until a human told her, "Come home with me." The ship was old, with broken lights and silent hallways. It looked like a place where time had stopped. Inside the ship, a young woman sat alone. Her name was Sira. She was not human. Her skin had a soft blue color and her eyes were bright like stars. Her hair was silver and long, falling over her shoulders like a waterfall. She looked like someone from a dream. But her eyes were not calm. They were full of fear. Sira whispered to herself, her voice small and shaky. "No one wants me." She said it again like she was trying to believe it. "No one wants me?" Sira had been alone for many days. She had no food, no water, and no place to sleep. The ship was empty. It was like a big empty house in space. The only sound was the slow hum of the ship's systems. Even that was fading. Sira walked slowly through the hallways. Every step felt heavy. Her body was tired. Her mind was tired. She had tried to call for help, but there was no one to hear her. The ship's communication system was broken. The last message she received was a warning. "Danger, do not approach. The Dominion will kill you." The Dominion was a group of powerful beings who controlled many planets. They had taken over Sira's home world. They had destroyed everything. They had taken the people and left nothing behind. Sira was one of the few survivors. She had escaped on the Eidolon, but the ship was damaged. It was not ready to travel. It was not ready to fly. Sira had hoped someone would find her, but the space around her was empty. No ships came. No rescue arrived. Only silence. Sira stopped in front of a window. She looked at the stars. The stars were beautiful, but they did not care about her. They did not know her name. They did not know her story. She pressed her forehead against the glass and closed her eyes. "I am alone," she whispered. "I am useless. No one will ever want me." Sira wanted to cry, but she had no tears left. She had cried so many times before. Her tears had dried long ago. Then, far away in space, a small light appeared. At first, it was just a dot, but it grew larger and larger. It moved closer. Sira's heart started to beat faster. A ship was coming. Sira felt a strange mix of hope and fear. She did not know who was coming. It could be the Dominion. It could be a pirate. It could be someone who would take her away and hurt her. She stepped back from the window. Her hands were shaking. She walked to the ship's control room. She found the emergency console and activated the beacon. The beacon sent a simple message into space. "I am alive. Please help." She waited. The light outside moved closer and stopped near the Eidolon. A smaller ship came out from the light. It was not a big military ship. It was a salvage ship. It was old and rusty, but it looked strong. The ship was called the Aurora. Sira watched as the Aurora docked with the Eidolon. A ladder extended. A door opened. A person stepped out. He was a human. His name was Liam Voss. Liam was tall and strong. His hair was dark and messy, and he had a small scar near his eyebrow. He wore a simple uniform and a tool belt. He looked like someone who had spent many years working in space. He stepped onto the Eidolon carefully. He looked around the ship with a curious expression. He did not seem afraid. He did not seem excited. He looked like a man who was used to finding broken things. Liam walked down the hallway. He called out, "Hello, anyone here?" There was no answer. He continued, his steps echoing in the empty hall. He looked at the broken lights and the damaged walls. He checked the ship's systems and wrote notes on a small device. Then he heard a sound, a quiet, soft sound, like a whisper. Liam stopped. He listened. The sound came again. "No one wants me?" Liam followed the sound. He walked down a side corridor and found Sira sitting on the floor. She was huddled in a corner, holding her knees close to her chest. She looked small and fragile. When she saw Liam, she froze. Liam raised his hand slowly, showing he was not a threat. "Hey," he said gently, "I'm not here to hurt you." Sira looked at him with wide eyes. She did not move. Liam took a slow step closer. "Are you hurt?" he asked. Sira did not answer. Liam noticed her hands were shaking. He saw the fear in her eyes. He saw the sadness. He sat down a few feet away from her, careful not to get too close. "My name is Liam," he said. "I'm a salvage worker. I came here to check this ship. I didn't expect to find someone alive." Sira looked at him, but she did not speak. Her lips were dry. Liam waited. He did not force her to talk. He understood that she was scared. After a few moments, Sira whispered again. "No one wants me." Liam nodded slowly, as if he understood. "I don't know your story," he said. "But I know what it feels like to be alone." Sira's eyes widened. Liam continued, "My crew and I, we work in space. We find broken ships, broken people, broken lives. We fix what we can. We don't leave anyone behind." Sira looked down. Liam reached into his bag and took out a small packet of food. He offered it to her. "I have some food," he said. "You look hungry." Sierra stared at the packet. She did not move. Liam waited again, then Sierra slowly reached out. Her fingers shook as she took the food. She opened it and took a small bite. Her eyes widened. Her face changed. The food tasted real. It was warm. It was strong. It was a small thing, but it made her feel something she had not felt in a long time. Sierra swallowed slowly. She looked at Liam. "Why are you helping me?" she asked quietly. Liam shrugged. "Because I'm human," he said simply, "and humans help others even if they don't know them." Sierra looked away. Liam stood up. "I can take you with me," he said. "My ship is not far. It is safe. I can help you." Sierra shook her head. "No," she whispered. "You should leave. You should not stay here. This ship is dangerous." Liam smiled softly. "I'm already here," he said, "and I'm not leaving without you." Sierra's eyes filled with tears. She tried to blink them away, but they fell. She whispered, "No one wants me." Liam sat down again. He looked at her with kindness. "You are not useless," he said. "You are alive. That means you still have a chance." Sierra looked at him, her voice barely a whisper. "Why do you care?" Liam looked at her. "Because I have seen what happens when people are forgotten," he said, "and I don't want that to happen to you." Sierra's face showed pain. She looked down again. Liam stood up and walked to the window. He looked at the stars. "We can leave this place," he said. "We can go somewhere safe. I will not let the Dominion find you." Sierra looked at him with fear. "They will find me," she said. "They always find me." Liam turned to her. "Then we will not hide," he said. "We will move, we will survive, and if they come, we will fight them." Together, Sierra stared at him. She had never heard words like this before. She had never heard anyone speak with such certainty. She had never felt someone offer her hope without asking for anything in return. Sierra's voice was small. "Why are you being kind?" Liam smiled. "Because you deserve kindness," he said. Sierra's eyes filled with tears again. This time she did not try to hide them. She let them fall. Liam walked closer and sat beside her, but he kept a small distance, respecting her space. "You can come with me," he said softly. "You don't have to stay here and be alone. You can come home." Sierra looked at him. "Home?" she repeated. Liam nodded. "Yes," he said. "Home is not always a place. Sometimes it is people. Sometimes it is a new beginning." Sierra swallowed. She looked at the empty ship around them. She looked at the dark space outside. She thought of her lost world, her lost family, and her lost life. She thought of the words she said again and again. "No one wants me." And then she looked at Liam. For the first time in a long time, she felt something change inside her. Not a strong feeling, not a bright feeling, but a small, quiet feeling, a feeling of hope. Sierra nodded slowly. "I will come," she whispered. Liam smiled. "Good," he said. "We will leave soon." He stood up and looked at the ship's systems again. "First," he said, "we need to fix the communication system. We need to send a message to my crew. They need to know you are alive." Sierra watched him. She felt nervous but also relieved. She was not alone anymore. As Liam worked, Sierra stood up. She walked to the window and looked at the stars again. The stars were still cold and distant, but now they felt less empty. Sierra whispered one last time, not to herself, but to the universe. "Maybe someone does want me." And for the first time, she believed it could be true. The Aurora moved slowly beside the old ship. Its engines made a quiet hum that sounded like a calm heartbeat. The salvage ship was not large, but it was strong. Its hull was thick, and its lights were bright. It looked like a place where people could live and work. Liam Voss stood on the Eidolon's bridge holding a small device. He was trying to repair the communication system. The device showed the ship's status. Power was low, systems were damaged, and the ship was almost dead. Sierra stood beside him watching. She was still quiet. She still felt scared, but she also felt a strange feeling of safety. Liam did not look at her, but he spoke as if he knew she was there. "We can fix the communication system," he said, "but it will take time." "The ship is old." Sierra nodded. She did not know what to say. She did not know how to talk to humans. Her language was different. She had learned a little human language from old recordings, but she still felt unsure. Liam noticed her silence. He smiled gently. "You can talk to me," he said. "I'm not going to hurt you." Sierra looked at him. She nodded slowly. "My name is Sierra," she said softly. Liam smiled again. "Sierra," he repeated. "It's a beautiful name." Sierra looked down. She did not know why she felt strange. She felt like someone was finally seeing her as a person. Liam continued working. He connected wires, pressed buttons, and watched the device carefully. The communication system was old and damaged. It needed new parts, but Liam had some spare parts on the Aurora. He spoke into the device. "Hello," he said. "Aurora, this is Liam. Do you copy?" A voice answered. "Copy, Liam," said a woman's voice. "We see your signal. What's the situation?" Liam smiled. "We found a survivor," he said. "We need a place for her. And we need to leave this area soon." The voice paused. "Are you sure?" the woman asked. "This area is dangerous." Liam looked at Sira. He could see her fear. "I'm sure," he said. "She is alive. We cannot leave her." The woman sighed. "All right," she said. "We will prepare the ship, but be careful. The Dominion may be near." Liam nodded. "We will be careful," he said. The call ended. Liam turned to Sira. "They will help us," he said. "My crew will prepare the Aurora for your arrival." Sira looked at him. She felt a small hope. "What is your crew like?" she asked. Liam smiled. "They are good people," he said. "Some are loud, some are quiet, but they all care. They are not perfect, but they try." Sira nodded. She could feel that Liam was honest. Liam finished the repairs. He connected the final wire and pressed a button. The communication system lit up. A small green light appeared. The ship system was alive again. Liam smiled. "We did it," he said. Sira smiled too. It was a small smile, but it was real. The Aurora docked with the Eidolon again. The door opened. A ramp lowered. Liam stepped out first. Sira followed him slowly. She held her hands close to her body as if she was afraid of the world outside. The ramp led to the Aurora's interior. The ship was warm and bright. There were small lights on the walls. The floor was clean. The air smelled like metal and spice. It was not a perfect place, but it felt like home. Sira looked around. She saw other humans. They were working, talking, and moving around. They looked at her with curiosity. Some looked nervous. Some looked angry. Some looked sad. A man approached them. He was tall with a thick beard and a strong build. He wore a uniform like Liam. His name was Rex. Rex looked at Sira and raised his eyebrows. "Who is she?" he asked. Liam answered quickly. "She is a survivor," he said. "Her ship was abandoned. She needs help." Rex looked at Sira for a moment, then he nodded. "Fine," he said, "but we are not here to rescue anyone. We are here to salvage. We don't need extra trouble." Liam looked at Rex. His voice was calm but firm. "She is not trouble," he said. "She is a person." Rex's expression softened slightly. "All right," he said, "but she stays in the crew quarters, no going out alone." Sira nodded. She felt a little nervous. She did not know what to do. She did not know what to say. She felt like she was a small fish in a big ocean. Liam took her to the crew quarters. The room was small, but it was clean. There was a bed, a small table, and a window. The window showed the stars outside. Sira sat on the bed and looked at the stars. Liam sat beside her. "Do you want to eat?" he asked. Sira nodded. Liam smiled and left the room. He returned with a small tray of food. The food looked simple, but it was warm and fresh. Sira ate slowly. She did not want to waste anything. After she finished, she looked at Liam. "Thank you," she said. Liam nodded. "You're welcome," he said. Sira looked down again. "Why are you helping me?" she asked. Liam looked at her carefully. "Because you deserve help," he said. "Because you are alive, because you are not alone anymore." Sira's eyes filled with tears. She tried to hold them back, but they fell. "I am not used to kindness," she said. Liam smiled softly. "Then you will get used to it," he said. Sira looked at him. "Where are we going?" she asked. Liam paused. "We are going to a safe place," he said. "A human colony called Nova Haven. It is far from the Dominion. It is a place where people help each other." Sira listened carefully. She felt a small spark of hope. "Nova Haven," she repeated. "It sounds like a dream." Liam nodded. "It is not a dream," he said. "It is real." Sira stood up and walked to the window. She looked at the stars again. "I have never had a home," she said. "My world is gone. My family is gone. I do not know what it means to belong." Liam walked beside her. "Home is not only a place," he said. "Home is people. Home is where you feel safe." Sira looked at him. "I do not feel safe," she said. Liam looked at her with a gentle expression. "Then you will feel safe," he said. "I promise." Sira felt her heart beat faster. She did not know if she could believe him, but his words sounded true. His voice sounded real. That night, Sira slept for the first time in many days. She slept without fear. She slept without thinking about the past. She slept without feeling alone. When she woke up, she saw the ship moving. The stars outside the window were changing. They were leaving the dark area behind. Liam was standing by the window. "Good morning," he said. Sira sat up. "Where are we?" she asked. "We are leaving the abandoned ship," Liam said. "We are moving to a new place," Sira smiled. "That sounds nice," she said. Liam looked at her. "It will be nice," he said, "but it will not be easy. The Dominion may still be looking for you." Sira's face became serious. I can fight, she said. Liam looked at her with surprise. You can, he asked. Sira nodded. I have powers, she said, but I do not like to use them. They are dangerous. Liam nodded. We will not use them unless we have to, he said. But if the Dominion comes, we will protect you. Sira looked at him. Why are you so sure? She asked. Liam smiled. Because humans are stubborn, he said. We do not give up easily. Sira laughed softly. She had never heard a human say something like that. She had never seen such confidence. She felt a strange feeling inside her. It was not fear. It was not sadness. It was something else. It was trust. The Aurora moved forward, leaving the Eidolon behind. The old ship became a small dot in the distance. Sira watched it until it disappeared. She whispered to herself, "Goodbye." Then she turned to Liam. "Thank you," she said again. Liam smiled. "You're welcome," he said. "And remember, you are not alone anymore." Sira looked at him. She felt a new feeling inside her. She felt like she finally had a chance to belong. And for the first time in her life, she believed that someone truly wanted her. The Aurora moved through space like a small boat on a huge ocean. Stars passed by in lines of light, and the ship's engines made a steady sound. The crew worked quietly. They were focused. They knew the journey was not easy. Sira stood near the window, watching the stars. She felt a strange mix of fear and hope. She had never traveled this far before. She had never seen so many stars. She had never felt so safe. But she also knew something else. The Dominion was still out there. Liam stood beside her. He watched the stars too. He did not speak much, but Sira could feel his calm presence. It made her feel safe. Suddenly the ship shook. The lights flickered. The floor vibrated. Sira stumbled and grabbed the railing. Liam grabbed her arm to steady her. "What happened?" Sira asked, her voice trembling. Liam looked at the control panel. "Something hit us," he said. "Maybe a small meteor or maybe something else." The crew rushed to their stations. The ship's alarm sounded softly. It was not a loud alarm. It was a warning, not a panic. Rex came running. He looked worried. "Captain," he said, "we have a problem." Liam looked at him. "What is it?" he asked. Rex pointed to the screen. "Sensors show a ship approaching," he said. "A fast ship." "It is not a pirate ship. It might be a Dominion scout." Sira felt her heart beat faster. Her fear returned. Liam looked at the screen. He saw a small ship moving quickly toward them. It was dark and sleek. It looked like a hunting animal. Liam turned to the crew. "We need to prepare," he said. "This might be the Dominion." The crew worked quickly. They turned on the ship's shields. They checked the engines. They prepared the ship's defense systems. The Aurora was not a warship, but it could protect itself for a short time. Sira watched the crew. She saw the fear in their eyes. She saw the determination, too. She felt a strange feeling inside her. She did not want to be a burden. She did not want to bring danger to these people. She wanted to be safe. She wanted to hide, but she also wanted to help. She looked at Liam. "Can I help?" she asked. Liam looked at her. "You can," he said, "but we need to be careful." Sira nodded. She walked to the ship's control room. She sat at a small console. She closed her eyes and focused. She felt the energy inside her. It was like a warm light. It was a power she had never fully used. She opened her eyes and looked at the screen. She reached out with her mind and touched the ship's systems. She felt the energy flow through the wires. She felt the ship's heartbeat. She moved her hands slowly. The ship's shield strengthened. The lights on the console turned green. The ship felt stronger. Liam watched her with surprise. "You did that?" he asked. Sira nodded. "I can help," she said. "But I am not strong. I am not sure." Liam smiled. "You are stronger than you think," he said. The Dominion ship moved closer. It sent a small signal. A message appeared on the screen. "Stop your ship. You are carrying a target." Sira felt a cold feeling in her stomach. The message was clear. They knew she was on the ship. They wanted her. Liam looked at the screen. "We are not stopping," he said. The Dominion ship moved even closer. It began to circle the Aurora. It was trying to block their path. Rex spoke. "We should hide," he said. "We can jump to another location." Liam nodded. "Prepare the jump," he said. "We will leave now." The crew worked quickly. The ship's engines began to charge. The jump drive was ready. Sira watched the Dominion ship. It was close, too close. She felt the fear rising again. Liam saw her fear. "Sira," he said gently. "You can stay here. You do not have to help." Sira shook her head. "I want to help," she said. "I want to protect you." Liam looked at her with a soft smile. "Then you will," he said. The jump drive activated. The Aurora disappeared from the current location and appeared in a new place. The stars around them looked different. The ship had moved far away. The crew cheered quietly. They were relieved. They had escaped. But the Dominion ship was still close. It appeared again as if it had followed them through the jump. Sierra's heart sank. Liam looked at the screen. "They can follow us," he said. "They are using a tracking system." Rex frowned. "We need to lose them," he said. "We need to trick them." Liam nodded. "We will," he said. "But we need a plan." Sierra looked at the screen. She thought of her world. She thought of the Dominion. She thought of the people who had died. She felt anger. She felt sadness. She felt something else, too. She felt the desire to protect the people who were kind to her. She stood up. "I can help," she said again. Liam looked at her. "How?" he asked. Sierra closed her eyes. "I can use my power to hide the ship," she said. "I can make the ship harder to find." Liam's eyes widened. "Can you?" he asked. Sierra nodded. "I have not done it before," she said, "but I think I can." Liam looked at the crew. "We will try," he said. "Sierra, do it." Sierra stood in the control room. She closed her eyes. She felt the energy inside her. She reached out with her mind. She touched the ship's systems again. She focused on the ship's energy. She imagined a cloak around the ship. She imagined the ship becoming invisible to sensors. She imagined the Dominion ship losing track. She opened her eyes. The ship's lights dimmed. The sensors went quiet. The ship felt like it was hiding. Rex looked at the screen. "Captain," he said, "they lost us. They can't find us." Liam smiled. "Good job, Sierra," he said. Sierra felt relief. She felt proud. She felt like she was not a burden anymore. The Aurora moved quickly through space. The Dominion ship searched, but it could not find them. It moved in circles, trying to locate the ship. Sierra watched the screen. She felt the fear slowly leave her body. She felt a new feeling. She felt like she belonged, but the danger was not gone. The Dominion ship was still out there. It could find them again. It could follow them again. It could capture Sierra. Liam looked at Sierra. "We need to keep moving," he said. "We need to reach Nova Haven before they find us." Sierra nodded. The crew worked together. They moved the ship through different space lanes. They used old routes that were hard to track. They used safe jumps. They stayed quiet. Days passed. Sierra spent time with the crew. She learned their names. She learned their stories. She learned how humans lived. She learned that humans were not perfect. They made mistakes. They argued. They got tired, but they also cared. They helped each other. They laughed. They sang. They shared food. Sierra watched them and felt something warm inside her. She had never seen people like this. She had never seen people who worked together like a family. One day, Rex approached Sierra. "You are doing good," he said. Sierra looked at him. "Thank you," she said. Rex nodded. "But you need to rest," he said. "Your power is strong. It can make you tired." Sierra nodded. "I will rest," she said. Rex smiled. "Good," he said. "You are welcome here." Sierra felt a small smile on her face. She looked at Liam. He was sitting at the table, drinking water. He looked tired. He looked worried, but he also looked calm. Sierra walked to him. "Captain," she said softly. Liam looked up. "Yes," he asked. Sierra took a deep breath. "I want to thank you," she said, "for helping me, for not leaving me, for believing in me." Liam looked at her. "You don't need to thank me," he said. "We help each other." "That is what humans do," Sierra nodded. "But I want to," she said, "because I have never had someone believe in me." Liam smiled. "Then I am glad," he said. Sierra looked at the stars outside the window. "We are still being chased," she said. Liam nodded. "Yes," he said. "But we are not alone." Sierra looked at him. "Do you think we will reach Nova Haven?" she asked. Liam looked at the screen. "We will," he said. "We will reach it, and we will be safe." Sierra nodded. She wanted to believe him. She wanted to trust him. She wanted to feel safe. She looked at the crew. She looked at the ship. She looked at the stars. She felt a new feeling inside her. She felt hope. And for the first time, she felt like she was not just running from the Dominion. She felt like she was running toward something. Toward a home, the Aurora moved closer to Nova Haven. The planet was small, but it was strong. It was a colony built by humans who wanted a peaceful life far from the Dominion. The planet had green forests, blue oceans, and bright cities. It looked like a dream. Sierra watched the planet from the ship's window. She had never seen a world like this. She had only seen dark space, broken ships, and empty planets. Nova Haven looked alive. It looked safe. Liam stood beside her. "We are almost there," he said. Sierra nodded. "I can feel it," she said. "This place feels different." Liam smiled. "It is different," he said. "It is a home." Sierra felt her heart beat faster. She felt hope, but she also felt fear. The Dominion was still chasing them. They were close. Sierra could feel it. The crew prepared for landing. They checked the ship systems. They lowered the ship's speed. The Aurora moved toward the planet slowly. Suddenly, the ship shook. Sierra grabbed the railing. Liam looked at the screen. "Something is wrong," he said. Rex ran to the control panel. "We have company," he said. "Dominion ships are near the planet." Sierra's fear returned. She looked at the planet. It looked peaceful, it looked safe, but danger was coming. Liam turned to the crew. "We cannot land yet," he said. "We need to protect the planet." Sierra looked at him. "How can we protect it?" she asked. Liam looked at her. "We will warn them," he said. "We will tell Nova Haven about the Dominion. They can prepare." Sierra nodded. The Aurora sent a message to the planet. "This is Captain Liam Voss of the Aurora. We are carrying a survivor. The Dominion is near. Please prepare for possible attack." The message was sent. Sierra watched the screen. She hoped the planet would respond. A voice answered. "This is Nova Haven Command," the voice said. "We received your message. We will prepare." "Please stand by." Liam nodded. "Good," he said. "We will stay in orbit until we know it is safe." Sierra looked at the planet again. She wanted to go down. She wanted to feel the ground. She wanted to be safe, but she also knew that the Dominion was close. They might attack the planet. They might hurt people. Sierra felt her power inside her. She felt the energy. She looked at Liam. "I can help," she said. "I can protect the planet." Liam looked at her. "We will need you," he said, "but we must be careful." Sierra nodded. The Aurora stayed in orbit. The crew watched the planet. They watched the sky. They watched the stars. Then far away, a small group of ships appeared. They were dark and fast. They were Dominion ships. The crew held their breath. The Dominion ships moved toward the planet. Nova Haven's defense systems activated. The planet's sky filled with small lights. The defense ships launched from the planet. They moved like a group of birds. They moved with speed and purpose. Sierra watched the battle from the Aurora. She saw the planet's ships. She saw the Dominion ships. She saw the bright lights and the explosions. She saw the fear in the crew's faces. Sierra felt her heart beat fast. She wanted to help. She wanted to protect. She wanted to show the Dominion that she was not weak. Liam looked at Sierra. "Are you ready?" he asked. Sierra nodded. Liam turned to the crew. "We will join the fight," he said. "We will not let the Dominion hurt Nova Haven." Rex looked at him. "Are you sure?" he asked. Liam nodded. "Yes," he said. "We will help." The Aurora moved closer to the battle. The ship's shields turned on. The ship's defense systems activated. Sierra stood in the control room. She focused her energy. She felt the power inside her. She reached out with her mind. She could feel the Dominion ships. She could feel their movement. She could feel their energy. She closed her eyes. She imagined the battle in the sky continued. Bright lights moved like falling stars. The sound of alarms filled the Aurora. Sierra watched from the window, her heart beating fast. She could see the Dominion ships and Nova Haven's defenders. The sky was full of light and energy. Sierra felt the power inside her. She had used it before to hide the ship. Now she needed to use it again. She needed to help. Liam stood beside her. His face was serious, but his eyes were calm. He looked like a person who had seen many hard things but still believed in hope. "We can do this," he said softly. Sierra nodded. "We must," she said. "This is their home." Liam looked at her. "Yes," he said, "and now it is yours too." Sierra felt a warm feeling inside her. She did not know how to explain it. She felt like she belonged. The Aurora moved into position. The ship's defense systems were ready. The crew was ready. The planet was ready. But the Dominion ships were still there. Sierra closed her eyes. She focused her energy. She felt the ship's systems. She felt the planet's energy. She felt the sky. She opened her eyes. She raised her hands. A bright wave of energy moved from the Aurora into the sky. The wave moved like a soft light. It spread across the battle. It touched the Dominion ships. The Dominion ships slowed down. Their energy fields flickered. They could not move as fast. They seemed confused. The Nova Haven defenders saw this. They moved quickly. They took advantage of the moment. They guided their ships around the Dominion ships. They used the slow speed of the Dominion ships to push them away from the planet. Sierra watched the battle. She felt her energy slowly fade. She felt tired. Liam looked at her. "You need to rest," he said. Sierra shook her head. "I can do more," she said. "I must." Liam looked at her carefully. "You have already done enough," he said. "You cannot keep going like this." Sierra looked at him. "I want to protect them," she said. "I want to protect you." Liam smiled softly. "You already did," he said. "You are safe now. The planet is safe." Sierra looked at the sky. The Dominion ships were moving away. They were leaving the planet. The battle was ending. Sierra felt relief. She felt a deep breath inside her. She felt her body relax. The crew cheered softly. They were happy. They were tired. They were relieved. Rex came to the control room. "You did it," he said. "You saved the planet." Sierra smiled. "I did not do it alone," she said. "You all helped." Rex nodded. "We are a team," he said, "and you are part of the team now." Sierra felt a small smile on her face. She felt like she was part of something. The Aurora returned to orbit. The crew watched the planet. The sky was calm now. The stars were bright. The planet looked peaceful again. Liam looked at Sira. "You did good," he said. "You were brave." Sira looked at him. "I was scared," she said. Liam nodded. "That is normal," he said. "Brave people are scared. They just do not give up." Sira looked at the planet again. She felt the warmth of the planet's light. She felt the warmth of the people's hope. She thought about her world. She thought about the people she lost. She thought about the pain. She felt a tear in her eye. But this time the tear was not only sadness, it was also hope. The planet's command center contacted the Aurora again. "This is Nova Haven Command," the voice said. "You are clear to land. We are ready to welcome you." Liam smiled. "Thank you," he said. Sira looked at him. "We are going down?" she asked. Liam nodded. "Yes," he said. "It is time." The Aurora began its descent. The ship entered the planet's atmosphere. The air outside was thick and warm. The ship moved slowly, carefully. The crew watched the ground. The planet looked beautiful, green forests, blue oceans, bright cities. Sira felt her heart beat fast. She felt a strange feeling in her stomach. It was not fear, it was excitement. The ship landed on a landing pad. The doors opened. The air flowed inside the ship. It smelled like fresh grass and flowers. It smelled like life. Sira stepped out of the ship. She felt the ground under her feet. She felt the grass. She felt the wind. She looked around. People were waiting. They were wearing simple clothes. They had friendly faces. They looked at Sira with curiosity and kindness. A woman stepped forward. She was older, with gray hair and bright eyes. She wore a simple uniform with a symbol of Nova Haven. "Welcome," the woman said. "My name is Mara. I am the leader of Nova Haven." Sira bowed her head slightly. "Thank you," she said. Mara looked at her carefully. "You are safe here," she said. "You can stay, you can work, you can live." Sira felt her heart beat fast. "You mean it?" she asked. Mara smiled. "Yes," she said. "You are not alone anymore." Sira looked at Liam. She saw his smile. She saw the pride in his eyes. She felt something warm in her chest. She looked at the people around her. She saw the hope in their faces. She saw the kindness. Sira whispered softly, "Home." Mara led Sira to a small house near the forest. It was simple, but it was warm. There was a bed, a table, and a window. The window looked at the trees. The house smelled like wood and flowers. Sira sat on the bed. She looked at the window. She looked at the forest. She felt the sun on her face. Liam sat beside her. "You can stay here," he said. "If you want." Sira nodded. "I want to stay," she said. "I want to belong." Liam smiled. "You belong," he said. "You always did. You just didn't know it." Sira looked at him. She felt tears in her eyes again. "Thank you," she said. Liam stood up. "I will be back," he said. "I have work to do, but I will visit." Sira nodded. Liam left the house. Sira sat alone for a moment. She looked at the forest outside. She listened to the birds. She listened to the wind. She felt peace. Then Sira stood up. She walked outside. She walked into the forest. The trees were tall and strong. The leaves moved gently in the wind. The sunlight passed through the branches. Sira walked slowly. She felt the ground under her feet. She felt the life around her. She felt like she was part of the world. She stopped near a small stream. The water was clear and cold. She touched the water with her hand. She felt the cold. She felt the life. She whispered to herself, "I am alive." She looked at the sky. "I am wanted." Sira smiled. She felt a new strength inside her. She felt hope. She knew the Dominion was still out there. She knew the future was not easy, but she also knew something important. She had a home now. She had people who cared. She had a place where she belonged, and she had a human who told her. And Sira finally felt that she was not alone. She was home.